Welcome back to DBL. What do we keep telling you? Check in with your friends,
yes.
right? Well, we're doing it too. Right now, we have our friend, comedian Tom Green, joining us live.
I love that shot.
Yeah, look at you. Wow.
Hello, Tori, Al, how are you today?
Wow.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks. That looks like a great pad. Are you outside?
He's like thriving in quarantine.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm quarantined here in my living room in Los Angeles, and yeah, it's good. It's a little weird. I'm home alone, so I'm in this place all by myself, and it's pretty strange.
I can't imagine what Tom Green thinks in his head when he's all alone. What has it been like for you? I heard you used Amazon for the very first time.
What?
Tom. I know.
Yeah. Isn't that weird that I've never used Amazon before? Because I'm normally pretty up on technology, but I'd not used Amazon before. I ordered because I wanted to order emergency supplies in case this went on for longer than we expect, and I hope it doesn't happen. But you see in the video, I've got some sardines, I've got some pasta, some canned tuna, some canned salmon. I wanted to have some corn, extra corn, because you need vegetables. They say you can subsist and live a fully balanced diet off of corn, rice, and beans. So I ordered a dozen cans of corn, and I'm waiting for them now. And I'm very, very excited about my corn. It's interesting, if you'd told me when I was a kid that someday I'd be a 48-year-old man alone in my home waiting for cans of corn like it's Christmas coming, I would have said, what?
So much
That's like
corn.
something a mean guidance counselor would have told you.
You're going to wait for corn
Yeah.
alone.
All right, well, Tom, I have to ask you this because, I've been touring for 14 years. You've been touring forever. And just, obviously, it seems like we're pretty set up. I'm lucky enough to have this job. But when this all hit, my first thought was about my friends, our friends, all these touring performers. I had a friend that just got a gig on a cruise ship that obviously is just gone, filtered away now. So, what are you doing? Is there any organizations that we can, look to help fellow artists? Because they help us get through life, so let's not forget about them.
Yeah, it's really having a huge impact on the artistic community. I'm going to be streaming a talk show, essentially my podcast, to a channel called Music Cares is doing a web stream. And also there's a Laugh Aid for the comedy business and the comedians that's going to go to support comedians and people that are out of work in the comedy business. So it's a tough time. It's going to change our society. We don't know for how long.
Right.
People not wanting to get together in groups. Hopefully we can get back to a simple and normal way of life soon enough. But for now, there's a lot of people struggling out there. So Laugh Aid and Music Cares are two great organizations that are helping out artists who are affected by this.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
I love when you say helping out. It's my favorite. And that's awesome of you to do that. You just,
yes, I'm Canadian, eh?
Oh, yes.
I'm Canadian there, eh?
Sorry
we
about
get her
that.
done in Canada.
You just relaunched your podcast, as you said, the Tom Green podcast. Every day you're interviewing big-time comedians like Dane Cook, you got Chris Angel, you got celebrities. What motivated you to do that right now?
Well, I've always done video and streaming video and internet broadcasting, podcasting, and I enjoy it. I actually am a bit of a tech geek. I like plugging in all the cables and the wires and the microphones and the cameras. And I had a lot of that equipment up here in storage in my garage, and I hadn't been doing my podcast. But I thought, one, it would be something to do for me, just to keep myself occupied. But also, it might be a good way for me to interact with my Instagram and Twitter and Facebook followers and fans who are also in the same position where we're sitting at home, we're looking for something to do. So I'm trying to provide a fun distraction for people where we can talk. I'm actually taking calls from listeners as well. So sometimes I'll go live at night, and I have a pretty elaborate setup, so it's really good sound quality, and we're taking really, really fun calls. I'm also talking to a lot of artists. Today on the show was Ed Robertson from Bare Naked Ladies, Canadian iconic rock legends, a hilarious and talented Ed Robertson, and he calls in from his lake house up in Canada, where he lets us know how Canada is dealing with the COVID-19 coronavirus outbreak. So it's interesting and fun show.
I can't wait. Thank you so much, Tom, for being there. For some good laughs and entertainment, check out the Tom Green podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or TomGreen.com. For more on corny Tom, get that?
I like that.
We'll be right back. Thanks, Tom.